And so if there is any issue, this Senate must take seriously more than any other thing, is the issue of security and securing Nigerians. Mr. President, if we have a budget of 894 billion, and then you have a revenue inflow of 135 billion, and then you are experiencing a deficit.
Today, I shall be talking about someone I admire very well, someone I watch with keen interest, a former House of Representatives member, a former governor, and a former senator. Some legislators understand policy. Some understand administration. Very few understands both from lived experience. Gabriel Towa-Suswam belongs to that category. Born in 1964, he first entered the National Assembly as a member of the House of Representatives, representing Katsina-Ala Okum Logo Federal Constituency from Benue State. This is not a symbolic constituency. It is a rural, agriculture-driven, security-challenged, deeply tied to land, farming, and community identity. Representing such a district means confronting practical realities. Farm productivity, rural roads, youth unemployment, security tensions, limited federal presence. Policy here is not abstract, it is personal. After his time in the House of Representatives, he became governor of Benue State from 2007 to 2015, 8 years in executive office. And executive leadership is different. In the legislature, you debate and approve. In the executive, you implement and account. As governor, he dealt with budgeting, constraints, federal allocation, debt obligations, salary pressures, public service management, infrastructure demands, and intergovernmental negotiations. Executive office teaches discipline. It teaches that policy must match revenue. It teaches that timeline must meet capacity. It teaches that implementation is harder than articulation. After serving as governor, Gabriel Suswam returned to the National Assembly as senator representing Benue Northeast. That transition matters. A former governor in the Senate carries institutional memory. He understands how federal appropriation translates or fails to translate into state-level results. He understands the gap between budget passage and cash backing. He understands the operational reality of agriculture, rural development, and security interventions. For a region like Benue Northeast, heavily agricultural and security sensitive, legislative advocacy must be grounded in delivery realities, not rhetoric. There are lessons here. First, governance is interconnected. Experience across branches strengthens legislative maturity. Second, rural constituencies require structural thinking and structural thinkers. Agriculture must connect to processing. Security must connect to economic opportunity. Infrastructure must connect to productivity. Third, leadership requires adaptability. Moving from legislator to governor and back to senator demands recalibration. It requires knowing when to drive execution and when to exercise oversight. Leadership evolves, but credibility comes from consistency, from staying rooted in constituency realities while operating in national policy spaces. For For aspiring representatives, the message is clear. Study how laws are drafted. Study how budgets are implemented. Study how states struggle with execution. Study how rural communities experience federal decisions. Representation is strongest when informed by both debate and delivery. System thinking is not optional. It is essential. One idea at a time. This is the representative.